Minasan, konnichiwa. Today we're learning the letters ma, mi, mu, me, mo. Ma, mi, mu, me, mo. Which on the Japanese alphabet chart are, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. The seventh column of letters on the Japanese alphabet chart. So we've got the vowels, a, I, u, e, o. All the K sounds, kaki, ku, ke, ko. All the S sounds, sashi, su, se, so. All the T sounds, ta, chi, su, te, to. And you notice that it's always a consonant, in this case T, plus a vowel, ta, chi, I, su, u, te, to. So it's a letter with a vowel attached to a consonant with a vowel attached to it, and it's always in the same order, a, I, u, e, o, isn't it? Na, ni, nu, ne, no, ha, hi, hu, he, ho. And today we're up to M sound plus a vowel, ma, mi, mu, me, mo. Okay? So as usual, there is a clue to help you remember them. This is ma. Ma looks like, or supposedly looks like, a telephone pole that holds up old-fashioned telephone wires. Yes, I know we're all underground optic cables these days. So one day in the future, if we use this clue, it looks like the telephone poles. No one's going to understand us. But for the time being, I think we still have enough of these in the street that you can recognize overhead electric cables. And we say, ma, these are the lines that you telephone home to your mum on. Several of these in a row look like telephone poles. When you're away from home, who do you want to call? Mum, right? This is ma for mum. Mum that you call on the phone. Bit dodgy clue, but try to keep that in mind to help you recognize this one as ma. This is me. Me. The sound me. It looks like, according to the clue on the back, the number 21. There's the 2 and there's a 1. 21. For me, it actually looks more like a number 4, which works with the clue as well. So, you say 21, looks like a 21. Who wants to be 21? Me. Yeah, or for me, I reckon 4 years old was the happiest time of my life. So we'll say, yay, who wants to be 4? Me. This is the letter me. Easy one to recognize. This is moo cow. You've got horns here, I believe, and a tail, and there's one of his big nose holes, nostrils. If it was a bull, he'd have a ring through his nose. Oh, there you go. Moo cow. I kind of picture that actually as a big nose hole. Should be another big nose hole here, but they draw it a little bit differently in this picture. You picture it how it works best for you, of course. So moo cow. Then we're up to meh. Do you remember we had noodles? Let me flash up to, oh, here it is. Noodles. There you go. So noodles is the one with the curly noodle on the end of it. Now look down here. Here's the meh that we're learning right now here. So it's these two. Wow, they look really similar, don't they? So if you can't remember the clue for meh, just think, it's the same as the noodle one without the curly noodle on the end. Yeah? So if you see the two of them together, or you see one in a letter, in a word that you're reading, and you can't work out which one's which, think to yourself, has it got a curly noodle on the end of it? then it must be new. If there's no curly noodle there, must be the other one, which is me. Now the clue for me is if you try and use chopsticks, because there's two chopsticks, try and use chopsticks to break an egg, you'll make a mess. This is make a mess. See, there you go. Some person is trying to use chopsticks to break an egg into a bowl, and it's going to make a mess, isn't it? So this is mess. Mess. In actual fact, me as a word, not a letter, means I. You know in our song, Atama kata hisa ashitote, and then when you do me mimi kuchi hana to hoppe, or me hana kuchi hoppe to mimi, it always starts with me, doesn't it? Me means eyes. And if you look at it, if you can remember the word for eye in Japanese, you can remember this one because it actually looks like an eye. There's the eye with eyelashes and the iris, the coloured section in the middle of the eye. Yeah? So for a Japanese person, that would me means eye, and it's also the letter me that looks like an eye. There you go, bit of trivia. And here, this is probably one of the easiest ones to recognize in the Japanese alphabet. This is mo. It looks like a fish hook, and the fish hook has 2 worms on it. Yeah? Usually you only put 1 worm on a fish hook, but the clue is, if you use more worms, you'll catch more fish. So more worms catches more fish. Okay? Ma, mi, mu, me, mo. Today's letters. Good luck.